Hi, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Regina. You're welcome to my YouTube channel. How have you been? I want to believe that this year has a lot for each and every one of us, right? I hope you're enjoying your year very well. Me too. All right. If this is your first time of coming to my YouTube channel, oh my world, you are welcome. Do not feel like a stranger anymore. Let's become friends. Let's be family. Let's become one family. All right. Okay. Today we're gonna 9 things Nigerians should learn from Kenyans, especially in times like this. The election is fast approaching. Everyone is hot. The nation is hot. Everyone is running head to scatter. And so this is like a Christmas come early. 2023, all right? So without further ado, let's dive in. Who told you Nigeria as a country cannot learn from other small country as it is only called? Arise, O compatriots, Nigeria's call obey to serve our father's land with love and strength and faith. They labor of our heroes past shall never be in vain. To serve with all our might, one nation bound in freedom, peace and unity. Who told you as a Nigerian or Nigeria as a country cannot learn from other small country as it is only called? Hello. There are good things other people are doing. Hey, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not here to bring down my very own country. Don't just go there. It is a country I love with all my heart. But I'm going to use Paul Apostle's strategy here. When he was trying to talk to the Corinthians, encourage them. He applauded the Corinthians where they were doing well in the things of the Spirit, and where they were not doing well, he used a word to encourage them. And he made mention of in the book of 2 Corinthians chapter 8, when he was talking to them on how to give. He told them, look at the Macedonians in their abject poverty. These people, first of all, gave themselves, all right? So was he in any way trying to bring down the Corinthians? At all. He was only encouraging them. So in a nutshell, I am here to, encourage my fellow Nigerians to learn from other countries, because there are so many things that they are doing that we can actually, no matter the name, forget the name now. Wait, you might think up. There are things other countries are doing, no matter how small they are, that is worthy of emulation. That will not change you from being the giant of Africa. So number one thing as we go into this election that we need to do is the area of preparedness. Ladies and gentlemen, it will be like a woman who is about to put to bed, and all of a sudden what she will do is to go wear pants. It's not done. Hello, I'm speaking from experience. The first of all is to make sure that you are prepared, okay? You have to, prepare yourself that you are expecting a baby. So from my experience, our country, my fellow Nigerians are not ready. Sincerely, from the experience I had in Kenya, during the just concluded election, in 2022, during the election, everyone was prepared. The issue of PVC was not a problem. Voters card in Kenya, it wasn't a problem. They set a particular time for it. And when it was time for the election, sincerely, you needed to see as Kenyans were super ready. You needed to see how prepared they were. These people woke up as early as 3 a.m. As I listened to some people on the television, They went to the polling station as early as 3 a.m. because they needed to beat the traffic. When they were interviewed, this one man said, I didn't want to, to use the traffic as an excuse. I had to. Most of them did not sleep because they needed to give their voice. They needed to choose their leader by themselves. They got prepared. They made sure that even this PVC that is becoming an issue wasn't an issue in Kenya. The Kenyans went in large number to vote for their leader. They voted in wholeheartedly. But alas, from what I'm seeing in my own country, it is in the opposite direction. Let me shock you. The day I arrived, someone just asked me, I hope you are so person, supporter. I don't want to mention the name. And I was like, what are you talking about? They said, you need to, at least you need to have one person that you are supporting. And I was like, I don't get it. So then I said, okay, let us not argue. I just arrived. So, do you have your PVC? And the person started, stammering. As I speak to you, 95% of the people that I ask don't have PVC. But these are the people who are making sure that even their neighbors, are in support. Go and ask them. They don't have their PVC. They were all stammering. What are we even doing? As I speak to you, a lot of people go to social media, Facebook, Twitter, and all that. They have already declared some people winner. Hello? Are you getting my point? We have already gotten our presidents on social media. We have voted in one person or the other. But in reality, how prepared are we? Is this how we are going to allow the fight of our heroes past to be in vain? Don't forget the national anthem. Arise, all compatriots. When are we going to choose? If you are not ready to vote in your leader, how in God's name are you going to move the country forward? You are looking for change. And this is the time for you to, voice out. On the other hand, the government is not even making, things easier for the citizens. From all the stories that I gathered, from all the interviews that I've asked so many people, sincerely, many of them will go out in large number to queue up. What in the world? You will queue up for God knows how many hours? And at the end of the day, you will not get your PVC. Who does that? Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is what you need to learn from Kenya. Set a particular target. There must be a day. Kenyans keep to rule. If you watch some of my videos, they keep to rules. Once the government say, okay, it's going to be from Monday to Saturday, they stick to it. When you leave the gap for God knows how long, people will just relax. After all, kawaida too is as usual, it's like that. So we'll just do it as, it's a normal thing. We'll get it even on the day of voting. Who does that? How on earth are you going to achieve that? So set a particular date. From so date to so date. If you don't get your PVC, you will be penalized. In that way, everybody will run head-to-scatter to go get their PVC. PVC is a problem. How on earth would you travel to a different country without your passport? How would you on earth give birth to a child with your pants on? That's exactly what we are doing. Hello. It's true. Let us be practical. I'm speaking to you like a mother. Come on. We need to make the hair white the sunshine. It is high time. We stopped, all this behavior we have been having from decades. Let us rise up and choose the leader and have the requirement that is needed. That is exactly what Kenya put into cognizance. On a day of voting, they came out in large number and they chose their leader. Number two, what I've observed is the fact that those in diaspora have not been given opportunity to vote. This is exactly what Kenya put into cognizance. They make sure that the government of Kenya made sure that those who have contributed to the development and to the economy of the country have, voiced out. They have put in their vote. They have casted their vote electronically. If you do that, it will help other people who are abroad to also feel belonging, that they are not outcasts. The fact that they are up there doesn't mean they have forgotten. Allow them to also, cast their vote. Make a way for them so that they will be. This is just going to be a very short video. I'm not here to talk too much because this is the time you need to learn few things before you go and cast your vote. Ladies and gentlemen, this is the time that we need to rise up and make the change that we have been yearning for. No one will come help us until we do. Now they hear me so. Be like say no here, I dey come for you. Hello, my people. When someone is caught doing something very wrong, the law will take its course. You understand? The person will have to go to prison. And in Kenya, prison is not considered like a punishment. All right? Yes. They look at it as a rehabilitation center where you go there and learn skill. You learn how to do some certain skill based on your interests. Of course, you know that there are so many people who go to prison for an offense they never committed. So not everyone is a thief. Okay? Not everyone is a thief. So what I'm saying here is that during the election in Kenya, prisoners were also given the freedom, okay, to cast their votes. Prisoners voted. Because as long as you are still breathing, you are not down there 6 feet, you are a citizen. So Kenyans created avenue for the prisoners to cast their vote. This is exactly what we can learn. We can emulate this. Those in the prison, in fact, the way they treat prisoners in Nigeria is entirely different from how they are treated here. They are treated here with respect. But in Nigeria that I came from, in my Nigeria, hey, even if that person points hand at you, say, hey, now you thief this thing. Whether you are innocent or not, I don't know. You'll be beaten until you are proven, innocent. So what I'm saying is, the essence is that let the government also make a way for the prisoners to cast their vote. They need to have their say as well. Create an avenue for them. That is number 3. Number 4, if you look at the time of voting, it's way too short. Hey. From 6 o'clock to 12, I think it's about 6 hours. But here in Kenya, it is completely 12 hours. You understand? Something you have been yearning for, you have been campaigning. Why the rush? Give it time. The whole day will stop you from living in the whole thing for even 2 days. Let people cast their vote at their convenience. Wholeheartedly, peacefully. All right? That time is way too short. So let it be extended to just like Kenyan did. From 6 a.m. to 6 p.m. Isn't that amazing? This is something we can, as minute as it seems, this is something that, is very important that we can learn. Giant of Africa, Kwenu, I am just talking to all of us. Bikono, let us, make the hair while the sun shines. All right? Number 5. The Bible says, and Jesus turned back and had compassion on a woman and restored her son back to life. That's what I want to talk to you. There is power in women. We are so compassionate. We are, when you incorporate a woman in your ideas, in fact, go and ask a man who is married and a bachelor. They are not the same. There are things he would have been doing when he was just single. All right? we can go ahead and drink whatever I want to drink, come back at night, nobody will question him. Nobody will tell him, you know what you are doing is not fair. But the moment a man gets married, his life will never be the same again. Before he goes out, your wife will have to like, you know what? You don't have to wear that clothes, darling. You go put on the other one and make you look smart. Your husband will be looking smarter than ever. All right? That is what we are talking about. A woman's role can never be underestimated. Without a woman, of course, this world will never be completed. God had us in mind when he created Adam. Oh, yes. Because of all the things God made, when he came to the man, he said, it is not good for a man to be alone. In Genesis, we all know the story, right? It is not good for a man to be alone. Everything God made was beautiful until he made that statement. It is not good for a man to be alone. I will make him a helper. So, ladies and gentlemen, what I'm trying to say in essence is that the government of Kenya have been trying their best to value women in their decision making. Okay? And that's exactly what the point I'm heading to. We cannot exist in a vacuum. Women have so many roles to play. Why is it that when it comes to other things, we value women? Well, we empower, we become so stingy. We are good, though. We take care. We are very good. We are very compassionate. Let the government of Nigeria, let us try. Bring in women in all these strategic positions. I know say what they try, but let's try harder. You understand? Let us try harder. So, twinning the women, a man and a woman, where there, like here in Kenya, where there are two men, there must be a woman somewhere. All right? It cannot be three men at the same time. No. So if you incorporate women in decision making, things will change. Yes. If you have a child that is up to 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, all right, it is the woman that will know the kind of clothes the child will wear. The women are very calculative. We are very intelligent. So incorporate women into these things so that Nigeria will move forward. We are good. Don't look down on us. We are very good. We are. So just like God said, it is not good for a man to be alone. It is not good for our country, Nigeria, to rule, to have all these positions without women. I hope I am making sense. Please, these are things we need to learn from. Like I said, I am not here to talk too much, okay? There are other areas we need to also learn from Kenya. You will never see, aside from politics, there are things we need to learn as Nigerians from Kenya. Kenyans are so patriotic. Their patriotism is second to none. I must tell you. Now, take for instance, I have observed with dismay that many of our country people, honestly, it's so sad that when somebody make a particular statement on the net, a fellow Nigerian will be attacking their fellow brother or sister. You will know that this particular person went to the University of Toronto. This is when you know that he studied literature. He studied this, he studied that. So much intimidation with grammar that doesn't make sense. Okay? Ordinary statement that somebody made. You are coming with grammar to intimidate the person. I think it is high time we change. It is high time we stopped intimidating our fellow Nigerians on the net. unlike the Kenyans. Now, take for instance, when a Kenyan see where there is confusion on the net, I'm talking about online bullying and jealousy. A Kenyan will be the one to tell you, for instance, on my, comment section, these people will be sending love all the way from the UK, US, just because you are in Kenya. They encourage you a lot. They make sure that you feel at home. See, I'm not exaggerating. It's just exactly what I am feeling, and that is what it is. Anyways, I am entitled to my opinion, all right? So these people are so encouraging. But from what I have observed, it is it's in opposite direction. It is not so in my place. Seriously. I observe on comment section how a fellow Nigerian is attacking his brother. But these people call Kenya, even with their Kiswahili, they will still use that Kiswahili and mellow you down and tell you and speak to your conscience. Do you understand? There is nothing like intimidating you with grammar. I mean, what is all this? Online bullying. We need to learn from Kenyans how to. You understand? And in the same vein, I'm still going to fall in. This one is still going to fall in line with patriotism. Wherever they see their flag, I'm telling you, like for this video, hey, Kenyan will come and tell you, well done. Give you thumbs up. Take you to the next level. These people can encourage. They are so patriotic. Do you understand? Apart from this, making peace online. In fact, someone made a statement, commented on my comment section. It was a Kenyan all the way from UK that was trying to talk to. You don't do this, you don't do that. Was talking to his brother, all right? About me. But hell no. Our people, we don't want to encourage. And this issue, until especially when you are just coming up, nobody wants to, be associated with somebody who's struggling. We don't struggle. We want to see you hammer. That's the language. We want to see you at the top. Then we start having a lot of branches, relatives. My great-grandparent was his mother. That is what I've observed. And we need to change, all right? Let us learn from Kenya how to encourage the young ones coming up. We don't encourage the younger ones. In Kenya, they encourage the young stars. A lot of children who would have been nothing to write home about are now heading somewhere. Thanks to the government. Thanks to the fellow Kenyans. They encourage a lot. So this online bullying and jealousy, we've got to stop and learn some stuff from Kenya. All right? Learn from Kenyans. It is very, very important. It will do us a lot of good. Okay. Hello, my fellow Nigerians. We also need to learn how to choose a vibrant leader. From the look of things, Kenyans have been bringing up young people to lead them. Young, vibrant leaders are here in Kenya. These are things we can learn. The Bible says there is time for everything. There are things I would have done now, but I can't do it. Do you understand? But I can ask my children to help me do it. Let us not shy away from that. Do not sell your destiny, all in the name of peanut. We need a vibrant leader who will be able to represent Nigerians home and abroad. In the diaspora, a lot of Nigerians are going through a lot. The green passport has become useless to some Nigerians who have been privileged to travel abroad. We have been stigmatized. We need someone who will fight for us and clear our name on the air. We are good people. We are fun to be with. Please, I beg of you, vote with all your heart. Get your PVC. Do not sell your destiny. The destiny of our born children lies in your hands. Get your PVC. So, what is wrong if I change clothes? There is nothing wrong in me changing my outfit. Do you like my outfit? This is Regina's media. I want you to see the other part of me. You know, very happy person. So you're welcome to my YouTube channel. What do you think about me? What do you think about my channel? Please subscribe. What you do now? Go ahead. Make it a share. Make it become friends now. You don't understand? Let's do it, guys. I am grateful. You guys have been so amazing. Amazing people. Love you. Mwah. Ladies and gentlemen, one of the things Nigeria can as well learn from Kenya is in the area of presidency. Come on, there is this thing that I truly love about them. Like they just concluded election, the one of 2022, the last year election. Oh my word, almost every presidential candidate picked a woman as, you know, the deputy. Can you beat that? So like I did mention, there is something in women. God never make mistakes, okay? Please, these are things we can learn. We are all very good. A husband who asks his wife to contribute in his idea will go far. And so if you use that analogy to, you know, rule a country, there is no way our country will be the way it is now. Let's go ahead and emulate this beautiful example, okay? If you are watching me from Nigeria, you're going to say, you know, our problems, Boku. We gather around. But there are so many things to learn from other countries here and there. In addition to what I've mentioned so far, there is this one that is very, very important. And I want to bring it to a conclusion by saying that if we do not have a fixed time for our election, we will continue to, you know, run helter-skelter. We'll continue to rag our brains, looking so confused, like people who are not organized, all right? Nigeria is a very big country. We are blessed with natural resources. We are well-read. God has blessed Nigeria so much. I'm so proud to be called a Nigerian. But alas, there is something in us that we need to correct. Seriously. How on earth would you go into election and the citizens don't even know the dates? Like it was done last year in Kenya. In fact, even a child in nursery school, pre-unit, they will tell you the exact date of the election. It has already been fixed, it's in the system. If, for instance, the last time we traveled, my husband and I had to rehearse with the school. When is this election? We don't want to do anything that will, you know, not be in consonant with the school system. The school don't want children around during the election. The parent has got to cast their vote during the election. And so the children will have to go home. So those are the things. We take everyone along. And so you already know, like your birthday, you already know when you are going to celebrate it. Every 2nd of July is your birthday. You understand? Let it be fixed. So that even when this government is no more, maybe this president is no more, another one that is coming will know that this is the rule. All right? It will help parents to plan. It will help the citizens to plan. Parents to plan. Everyone will plan towards it. Even those abroad will also have this this particular election at heart, and they will also plan towards it. How do we go into election without knowing the date? In fact, as I speak to you, I don't even know the date. Oh yes, let us be realistic. I don't know the dates we are going to vote. Our problem, many. But God will help us, shall you understand? God will help us. There is no problem without a solution. God will help us. So let us, pick these few points, and also know that, as we go into election, the youths, you have to know that the country that you have is the only one. So do everything possible to make sure that you cast your vote. You do not sell your destiny. We are blessed. So our country is the only country we have. We need to help ourselves. Before you start praying, ensure that you have played your part, okay? And allow God to take the lead. I beg of you, let us come together and vote for one person. That one person that will not come to destroy Nigeria, to tear Nigeria apart. And that one particular person that will represent Nigerians, home and abroad. Okay? That one particular president, leaders that will fight for the benefit of the citizens, that will take away all the things that we have been hearing in the time past and help us to move forward. The insecurity situation in Nigeria is so pathetic. You can't even trust your younger brother, your younger sister. You don't know what the dubious... You can't even trust anyone next to you. You go on the street, your body will be shivering. We all need... What we need is just one person to change things around. And as we trust in God to help us, let us play our part. I bring this video to an end, and I beg you all to go out there and vote. Get your PVC. May God bless you all. Thanks for watching. Share the video and let everyone learn. Bye for now. This is me saying goodbye.